Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Bad Flick Show here at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. This week, same style, same format, but we're going to all holiday edition here. So I've found some horrible clips, and also some bad puns apparently as well. We are, it's all Christmas themed for tonight's clips. If you have not seen the show before, the way it works, I pull bad clips from bad movies, have my comedian friends on, watch them, get their reaction, how they feel about it. We break them down, and hopefully everybody just makes it out alive. That's really what we can wish for here. So it's gonna be great. If you do like the show, feel free to share that on your social medias, your Facebook, and Twitch and all that. So it's very exciting. Also, feel free, as you see down below, comment. You know, we enjoy your jokes as well as the ones that we're gonna bring to the table here. So, but speaking of jokes and funny people, let me bring out our guest for this week. We have the very talented Mike LaRosa.
Hey Alex, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being on. We have Ryan Gregory.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going?
Very festive. I like it.
Yes.
And Nick Coleman.
Hey Alex, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, nice. And as always, good old Saint Brian Claus there.
It's very cold at the Comedy Spot. I was just sitting here, and my fingers are ice cubes. But you know what's more important? Saving money. That's what's more important.
Yeah. Later up.
So yeah, it's all right. We'll have the movie clips warm everybody up. That's what we're gonna do tonight. And let's jump right into it. Our first clip, if you did catch the Comedy Spot Holiday Show, we did show the trailer for this movie, but I pulled a specific clip for tonight's show. And it's a clip that shows you shouldn't really mix Christmas with water creatures. It's not going to end well. Just check out this clip from Santa Jaws.
Did you guys hear those bells?
She's coming.
No.
She's coming in hot.
Get into position.
Okay.
Why is it?
We can do this, guys.
Weapons festival.
Bows and arrows. That's how you kill a shark.
Ready?
Nice shot.
Shit.
Is that candy cane arrow?
Just went into water.
Quick! Another person goes under!
Please bite his arm off. Please bite his arm off. Okay, go bite his arm off. Yes, lean back over where he just was eating.
Wow. By the way, hi Hope. It's good to see you. Wow.
Oh my gosh. What high school film festival did this win in?
All of them.
A little thing called
Everyone?
Tom. That was a masterpiece.
What was the ornament even gonna do? Like, I feel like it was supposed to represent a grenade, but it was just an ornament.
Yeah,
Right.
it sounded like the one.
Like, they put
Yeah,
tinsel on the crossbow. The crossbow was the weapon. The ornament is not a grenade, right? Or was it?
It's not a Christmas movie unless you decorate your weapons.
Exactly. Yeah. They're getting in the holiday spirit here. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her.
Yeah, and
I loved her spearhead lights all the way around it. It's like, get out of here.
I was curious if
also
that
like
was
that when,
improving
you know,
the
she threw
effectiveness
the
of the
spear.
weaponry.
Oh, wait. Ryan, go first and then Mike.
Oh, I was just gonna comment and say yes. I was wondering if that was increasing the abilities of the weaponry, was the tinsel and the lights, and I was also curious what the tagline for this movie was. It's like instead of Santa bringing a sack full of toys, it's Jaws bringing a sack full of Jaws or something. Like, what? How'd they advertise this? You know?
Right.
Mike?
Oh yeah, so I just noticed that the girl threw the spear pretty well, and then it cut to a shot of the spear just sort of like lazily being tossed into the water. And we're just like, good enough.
It's true. Oops, there we go. Oh, by the way, Charlie Lemke wants to know if you were in that movie as a teen, Mike LaRosa.
Yes, actually. That was my debut before I started being put in productions by Nick Coleman.
Yeah.
That's actually that's how I found him. He was he did the choreography for the shark in that movie. And you can really see. Because we don't see the shark, but we feel its movement. And that's like so powerful.
Was there a sequel to Santa Jaws?
Was that?
Did this fall? Was there a sequel to Santa Jaws?
Not
Like the
that I
regular
know
Jaws
of.
movies, or no? It was just the one.
No,
it
and
was
that one
so
came
good,
out-
They just left it where it was.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that one came out in 2018, so I mean, it's still, it still could be in production here.
Oh, it's in production. It's at least in production.
It's coming.
You know what this movie delivered for me? Because I wanted them to bite the guy's arm off, and they swallowed the whole guy. So it over-delivered, and I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that.
Wow, that was bad.
Roy Donk said, listen, you don't mess with perfection. You don't need a second one. The first one is perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, Tim Crump said the tagline is, it's not just the Grinch who's trying to ruin Christmas. These are great. Good job.
Oh, fantastic. Well, before we get to our next clip, we got a question of the week here, and this is, of course, Holiday Edition, Bad Flick Show, Holiday Edition, question of the week here. A very simple question. In your opinion, what's either the worst Christmas movie, holiday movie, or most overrated? I'll take either answer in order to continue. Michael, let's go first.
Okay, so I actually saw this movie last week. It is so bad, but I wholeheartedly recommend it. It's called Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And you may know it from that famous internet meme scene from years back where the guy yells, "Garbage Day," and then shoots a man dead. I finally watched the full movie. It's bad, but it is so fun to watch. The main guy gives like the hammiest performance I've ever seen. It is so fun to watch. Also, you don't even need to watch part one because half of the movie is lifted from part one.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's literal clips from the first movie filling you in. So you do not need to watch part one.
No.
Hey, by the way, sorry I keep randomly going to people. Like, I don't know, I haven't gotten used to my buttons yet, so I apologize in advance.
After 9 months,
After 9 months. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You'll get it one day.
Oh, man.
Random camera roulette.
It's my fingers. I got to train my fingers.
Perfect. Yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Fantastic. I enjoy his laugh. He has like a very distinct like after everything he does.
He thinks the gun is the funniest thing in the world. He just looks at it and goes,
So great. Move on to Ryan. Ryan, what's your answer?
Yeah, I was having a hard time with this question because usually during the holidays, you just watch all the classics, and all the classics are usually really good. And then I was thinking of one that I watched when I was a kid, but I wasn't into as an adult. For no reason, I just never got around to it. But it was Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ooh. And I think Tim Allen's Santa Claus already took the plot in the arc of bummer dad, never home, trying to make up for his kid. And I just think Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't need to do that. It had already been done really well. And also Phil Hartman during the holidays is trying to home wreck. And I feel like that's something that you should save for another holiday. That seems like something you'd do on St. Patrick's Day or save it for New Year's, So it was just a very interesting movie. But you know, as a kid, I liked it. But I think going back watching it as an adult, not into it. You know,
Sure,
not
sure,
into
sure.
it.
Makes sense. Yeah. I see your point there. Nick, what about you?
This is kind of hard because I don't really go out on a limb for Christmas movies. I just watch the same ones every year, and I don't. They're like the classics that are like highly rated. I don't think any of them are overrated. I know some people don't like It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story, but I like pretty much enjoy all of them. So, and I haven't watched any like ones that I know are bad in a long time, like Jingle All the Way or like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen or I can't even think of any. But my girlfriend made me watch one that I forgot even existed 2 weeks ago, so I have to go with it. And I can't tell you much about it because I just did crossword puzzles through the whole thing. But Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti, who I love, and some other people. Kevin Spacey is like he's there to shut down the North Pole for some reason because the North Pole is owned by corporations, I think. And Fred Claus is Vince Vaughn plays Paul Giamatti's younger brother. It actually has a decent premise, but then they just throw it away. Watching it was like a combination of watching an open mic and like a brand spanking new Herald team.
Amazing.
I was like instantly like, I'm just going to do crossword puzzles while we watch this. Yes, it was. It was that bad, Laura. I'm damaged for life.
I think
it was just
I think
much
I
for
saw
like the
Fred
joke at every
Claus- oh, sorry.
moment. No, go ahead. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I think I saw Fred Claus in the theater on a first date, and I don't think there was a second date.
Yep, that's your decision. You did that to yourself.
Yep.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, all very interesting choices. However, I think this next clip. Oh wait,
Just really quickly. Yeah. I do like Serendipity. It's a very good movie. I know some people absolutely hate it. So, is that what you were talking about, Nick? Because I was just completely. It wasn't Serendipity you were watching, right?
No,
Fred Claus.
Fred Claus. Yeah, way different. Way different.
I would rather watch Serendipity than Fred Claus again, but I don't really remember Serendipity other than they like accidentally exchanged gloves, and then John Cusack's in it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to know. Yeah, that's it.
That's the plot. That's actually what Wikipedia says under the plot.
They exchange gloves. He's in it. The end. That's how the movie ends. Should have been a short. They would have done a lot better. Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah. No problem. Like I was saying, all good answers, but not the best answer. I think that's going to come into play in this next clip. I was once told, I don't have any facts behind it, but like the holiday season is supposed to be like when most people fall in love or get engaged. That's the thing. But this next clip is a reminder that love comes in all sizes and shapes here. It's a clip here from the movie A Very Nutty Christmas.
When I was a kid, you were my favorite Christmas decoration.
Is that Sabrina Teenage Witch?
Yep.
I had a little crush on you when I was a girl.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna help me get through the holidays, huh? Well, I wish you could.
She killed her only friend.
Right out of the box.
Oh. It reminds me of the Goonies when they knock the statue over and the penis falls off.
Yes.
That would have been a more interesting choice.
Glue it upside down.
Did you edit this clip, or is that where that scene cut from to that?
Oh, that's that's straight through. Yeah, straight through. No cuts.
Wow.
No cuts for me, at least. Yeah.
It's midnight, y'all.
But everything happened. And everything.
Did she feed it or drop water on it?
Right.
Please tell me he becomes a human.
Please tell me he becomes a human.
I hope he comes back for vengeance after breaking him. Is this a horror movie?
It's her like secret Santa boyfriend.
I wish I looked that good when I was sleeping.
Right.
No.
You do, Brian.
I'm up. I'm coming.
A Nutcracker boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you throw clothes on the floor while you're looking for the shrink?
Frantically.
As one does.
I'm coming, Rosa.
Oh, stepped right over the boots.
What the heck?
I hope it's an actual Nutcracker, not a human. It's like a Nutcracker face.
No, human. Yes!
Damn it. Nope. I'm out.
Good Morgan.
Oh, you must be my house
When he's
share
like a
guy.
hipster human.
She's taking
Hi,
this
I'm
so
Kate.
casually.
Yeah, she's an intruder in her home.
Some handshake you got there.
And something came up on her
I
phone?
wasn't expecting you until tomorrow, but I guess you found the key under the mat. Why were you sleeping on the floor?
I was tired.
Oh, your room is upstairs, second door on the right. Where's your luggage?
What's going
Oh,
on?
did they lose your luggage?
It's a
I hate that.
VRBO
Well,
Airbnb.
listen, welcome. I've got to go to work, but we can catch up later. I like your uniform. What's with the sword?
I'm here to protect you. When the Mouse King comes, I will keep you safe.
Oh, that's right. You're here for the Nutcracker Ballet.
I am the Nutcracker. And on Christmas Eve, I will rise up and fight the Mouse King.
Whatever, you hot piece of ass you.
Dude,
So you work for pest control. That's good.
this guy is not staying in my home.
This movie was edited by somebody who was just going like this on buttons.
Yeah.
Cut here, cut here. It's terrible. So slowly paced.
Nick, they didn't have a budget for editing, so they just literally put a small child back there. It's just like this.
It's a
Yeah.
squirrel on a wheel.
Yeah, I was really upset by the human face and not to see like the Nutcracker, like with a thing coming out his back, and he's just got, and that's how he, like a South Park thing. With the, what are those two characters?
Yeah.
They're just, I forget.
I know you're
Really
talking
upset
about,
by the
yeah.
human face.
How the Canadians look in South Park.
Yeah. I was hoping to see Canadian animated Nutcracker. Yes. Really disappointed.
Well, you know, the
That's a
really
fucking
interesting
guy.
thing about that movie is, in order to prepare for that role, the Nutcracker guy, they actually just had him watch the Nutcracker ballet while he was on bath salts. Just put it so,
And he stayed on bath salts.
yeah.
I wanted the movie to be so bad to make like really those like cringeworthy decisions that like she woke up with him in her bed. Like, oh, that's really, because that's what makes a really bad movie a really bad movie. Like nobody had any common sense or no one was calling any kind of shots behind the scenes. It was just totally out there.
Yeah, I
Or
know
to
he
make it
doesn't have
really,
the
really
job.
bad. Like, to make it really bad, she prefers him in the Nutcracker form from a relationship perspective. She's got some weird, like, kinky thing going on there. That makes it even, like, next level.
Well, you could take that thing
Can
on
you
his.
go back?
You could take that thing on his back and be like. "La, la, 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 la."
Exactly.
Like if her having sex with the Nutcracker doll is what brought him to life, that would have been magical.
Yeah, what brought him to life? Breaking him? What was, like, the magical transition, like, the transaction
Right?
to make him...
Yeah.
It was
I
the
don't accept
magically
that.
bad editing.
Good
Oh,
call.
this is gross. It got really weird.
Yes.
It got very, may I say it, nutty? Is that?
There it is. There it is. And then he's an Airbnb guest for the
Yes.
Nutcracker
Yeah,
coming to town, and so that's explains it. But he obviously isn't in the right spot, and she's completely unworried about what's happening, and so much so that she's like whatever on her phone. She didn't even check to see if that was her guest or not.
Right.
It could have been an intruder with a sword. I don't know.
Yeah, like she was
That
really
makes sense.
exuding like supporting character logic, but she seemed to be the main character.
Uh huh.
That was Main
There you
characters
go.
usually tend to question things.
Yeah, a little bit more grounded. I mean, how many of her Airbnb guests come in full costume is another thing. Do they live in a very like a town that's very much surrounded by the theatrical arts, and that's all she gets?
Yeah.
Just method actors.
Yeah, because even if you're expecting someone to be in your house, if they come in dressed as a Nutcracker and have a sword, you're not going to be like, "Oh, hey, you're here early. Wasn't expecting you until tomorrow."
Right.
And are just passed out on the floor too at a weird location.
Yeah.
Yeah, boozed it
Oh,
up.
hey, you must be the guy.
Yeah.
Have a good stay.
God, yeah, all of those events land me in saying this isn't going to work out. I don't want your Airbnb money. You
Right.
know, everything that happened there is me. The next thing, like, you should leave. You know,
For sure.
Sarah thinks
Yeah.
Sarah thinks this show is called the Good Flick Show. She's like, "Listen, I have a lot of questions here. Where is she? What's her interest rate?" Yeah, and then she's also like, "Wait a second, why doesn't she have more closet space in the master bedroom?"
I know. That living room and family room does not match that what should be walk-in closet. Who was her real estate agent?
Oh, that's funny.
You would think.
What is this movie again?
A Very Nutty Christmas.
Oh, it has a terrible name.
And
Yeah.
a Lifetime movie from like a year or two ago. Yeah.
It's Christmas.
You know what? I'm gonna watch all of the movies we talk about tonight.
Mike's making notes.
Checking it twice. Perfect. Well, we'll keep it going here. This next clip, actually, these next two clips, I'll say that shows two very different sides to old Saint Nick. This first clip is more of like Santa in the off season here. This is a clip from the movie Santa's Summer Home. A trailer, excuse me.
Trailer. Santa's Summer Home.
Oh, I hope it's one of those trim Santas.
Oh, that's pretty. Pretty. A lightning.
Fog.
This was edited on iMovie.
An hour van ride through Backhouse Twistorama, and this isn't the right place?
No, this isn't the resort. I don't know what this place is.
Group of
I'm
travelers.
telling you, that fog back there, I've never seen anything like it.
Would anybody like some cookies? Fresh baked from the oven. Why don't you guys all stay with us for the weekend? We have plenty of room, and we have all the amenities that resorts have.
This
It's just like a commercial
This is
for
our
like
summer
a
house.
vacation home.
We try to keep work to a minimum.
I know, is this
Timeshare,
like a
yeah.
timeshare thing you have to watch on vacation to get it for free?
You cannot convince me this is not a porno.
Yeah,
Exchange gifts.
I'm waiting.
Put names in the hat.
These shots were framed and edited by me like 10 years ago.
I like how Santa's shaved in the summer.
My folks have done anything like this, and I don't even know.
I'm known by many different names in many different languages.
Oh, is that supposed to be
Santa
Santa?
Claus,
Yeah,
Up
he
in the
shaved
World,
his beard for
Father
the
Christmas, Saint
summertime.
Nicholas.
He looks like a
You know, my
creepy
best
like
is
next door
Santa
neighbor
Claus.
who's always like, "Hey, you need
Everything's
help? You go street."
But I am Santa
He looks like he should be in an
My wife is
AARP
Mrs.
commercial.
Claus.
Your service.
Oh, Cynthia Rock.
Oh,
Rock.
This wasn't needed.
no.
It's like, yeah,
Oh, and Chris Mitchum is Pop.
of course,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh God. There comes the point when something's like so bad that I don't even know what to say to make it funnier than it already was. Just
They were so low budget that they had to say the words "a mysterious fog" instead of showing a fog. I thought that was just narration of some sort, but then he mentions that they went through a physical fog. I wish I would have seen that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, the most offensive thing to me about that trailer was like, The "and" is very sacred in trailers. Like when you list off your cast, then you say "and," it's followed by like Michael Caine. Who the hell is Chris Mitchum?
He might be the Michael Caine of their local theater community.
Oh,
right. It is probably a thing like, hey, look, I funded 50% of this. Put my name in the trailer at least.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Ryan. Like they couldn't afford the fog budget. Like I have a fog machine here that I could have put into the film.
Brian, you could have done that. You know, you could have volunteered and you could have added that to your resume or
Yeah,
something.
I have
You
the
could have
skills to
donated.
make. I have the skills to
got
make
it.
shitty movies, Ryan. You are absolutely
Like,
correct.
You could do better than this.
No, I can't. I've shot stuff and I'm like, I wish it would look like a movie, and then it didn't. It looked like this.
But if you made Santa's Summer House, you'd have the mysterious fog.
Yeah, no,
You'd have
I
it.
would have the fog. That is
You'd
true.
have that.
I would have the fog. Written and directed by Tommy White. What's his name?
Wiseau.
Oh, Wiseau. Yeah, the guy who does the
Room.
The
Yeah,
Room.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say The Door. That's his sequel.
Might as well be.
Right. Pretty much.
Chris
Santa should
Mitchum.
always have his beard.
Chris Mitchum
Yeah.
is Robert Mitchum's son.
Wait, for real?
Cool.
Sure.
Still don't know. Still don't know.
Still in a mysterious fog about who these people are.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this was fantastic.
I know his name, Robert Mitchum. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Robert Mitchum. He was in. His voice is in Tombstone, as the narrator, but he's in hella old movies that I can't name right now. That's all.
Okay. All right. Fair.
I knew that name.
Well, judging off the age of his son, they must have been pretty old.
Yeah, black and white. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he died like 35 years ago. Not really that long, but probably like 15.
Well, this was amazing. This is good.
Yeah. I'm speechless.
Yeah, I think that was the first clip, Brian, where like we showed it and you just kind of had like frustration on your face coming back from it. Like,
Yeah, I was
here we go.
angry watching that whole trailer. I was just like, really? And you're right. Like when you make movies, I'm sure there's like a learning curve, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were able to make a movie that you were able to find, and it still looks like what Nick said, that they edited on iMovie, and that pisses me off.
It was probably made in Sacramento.
No doubt.
Sacramento film community is terrible. I know because I'm in it.
That's so
good
funny.
point. Yeah.
God.
Oh man! All right.
Okay. Well,
Horrid.
switching gears, still keeping in the Santa Claus film realm here. This next clip actually was given to me. Friend of the show, Hayden Winfield, mentioned it last time he was on the show, and I've been saving it until now. It shows an angrier side of Santa Claus, portrayed by professional wrestler Bill Goldberg. This is a clip from the movie Santa Sleigh.
Santa.
Yes.
Here we go.
This is the best Christmas
Let the
movie.
boy go. It's me you really want.
On the contrary, I knew the boy would lead me to you, and he did. Now that he's the last remaining Yulson.
Why do we settle this, Claus? Care to redeem yourself?
Oh no.
This time, I set the stakes.
Oh, Santa Claus that can open the gates of hell? Cool.
If I
He's a
win,
demon.
there's no more day of slayings. It's back to being good once and for all. How about it?
When you lose, you will enter that hellhole. Your soul will be enslaved for all of eternity. How about that?
Grandpa! Nicky, just remember, the only worthwhile gifts are practical ones.
Good advice.
Go!
Girl off.
I hope you enjoyed your little furlough. Now, let's finish this.
They didn't even go over the rules. They just automatically know that's the thing.
Apparently, yeah.
Dude, Kurloff is sacred.
Okay,
This
makes
is a
sense.
Canadian
It's pretty
movie.
something.
Kurloff is sacred.
Grandpa's going to hell.
Oh.
Oh, he actually goes. No.
Not to worry. You'll be joining him soon enough.
The clock just struck midnight at the pole. Christmas is officially over for you, Santa.
You know, most people make the same mistake. The correct time at the pole is completely discretionary. Because the poles are where all the time zones actually converge.
Scary yet educational.
So, what I'm saying, nitwits, is that Christmas is over when I say it's over.
What the shit just happened?
The same Nutcracker. Nutcracker.
I'm here to protect you.
And they said Avengers Endgame was the most ambitious crossover.
Holy garbage! That was terrible.
I love this movie. This movie opens with Chris Kattan and Fran Drescher and some other like kind of famous comedians, like as a family arguing around a table. And I forget, it's been a while. And then Goldberg, aka Santa Claus, just drops down the chimney and then just fucking kills all of them, like slasher movie style. And we're like, okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
He kills all the people you'd want to watch in this movie. All the talent right off the bat. We can't afford you for more than that amount of time. So we're gonna get rid of you real quick.
It's probably the best part of the movie, but still. I mean,
really great.
how many times do you see a curling?
My favorite comment is Roy Donk. She says, "Buff Santa's one weakness is a nut to the chest."
It's everyone's weakness.
Everybody's weakness.
I just don't understand why like Santa went through all that trouble to like set the stakes, and then he like didn't follow through with the rules. Like the other guy went first and he like nailed the curlings. Then Santa was like. He's that kid in your third grade class that was like, "Oh, it's my house, so it's my rules." And then he's like changes the goals.
Yeah.
What an asshole, Santa.
The kid that still doesn't have any friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like now we have to deal with Grandpa. He's in hell now, you know, and he's going to be in hell, and that's where he's going to be. Is like at the end of this, does he get out of hell, or does the bad movie keep him in hell? If he is forever always tormented.
I mean, I'm gonna find out. So
I don't remember. This is the kind of movie that you like drink to blackout to.
Right.
So I don't really remember how it ends. But.
Yeah, you come to it and you're like, I think like Santa was curling at one point and sending somebody to hell.
Was Dolly Parton in this, or was that my dream?
What's the name of this one more time? Becca keeps asking.
It is a Santa Sleigh.
Santa Sleigh.
S-L-A-Y.
S-L-A-Y. Santa Sleigh. Got it. Wow, that is a classic.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you know that the kid from A Christmas Story is in this?
Oh,
I'm lying.
I was gonna say he's demon in hell.
I think my favorite thing about all the movies so far is like if you showed me the clips and then put like a gun to my head and be like, "What's the name of the movie?" I'd be like, Santa Sleigh." Christmas. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, a lot of
classic.
Absolutely. Well, we'll keep moving here to our very last clip, and I've noticed kind of a theme with good Christmas movies. You have an A-list celebrity. Jimmy Stewart. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way. Sure. Tim Allen and the Santa Claus. This one does have a celebrity. Unfortunately, we lost her a few years ago. But her memory lives on in this piece of cinema.
Oh,
it is Grumpy Cat presents Worst Christmas Ever.
Grumpy Cat.
So it's not Sabrina again. Okay.
Come here, kitty.
Nab him, yo.
Up, I'm out of here.
How in the...
Is this a cat with a paintball gun? Oh, I thought the cat had a paintball gun.
It's too noisy in here. We gotta get out of here.
So sorry to interrupt. We may be taking some creative license with what actually happened here. Get out of here, British
Wait,
grumpy
that's
cat!
part of the movie?
Oh, real grumpy, don't be absurd. They don't even make paintball guns for
What is this?
cats.
Off a video?
I overstayed my welcome, obviously. Toodles, I'll be in your head.
Dude, if we can get through Stairway to Heaven without any mess-ups, then we can do anything, and that includes getting out of this.
Okay, Led Zeppelin cover band?
Hurry back!
What the
Intense.
shit?
Very intense.
I don't
know, I
expect
kinda
much
did it
from
for me.
Lifetime, but I expect more than that.
One of the
Wow.
things when I was finding this clip, I was doing like searches for it on YouTube and whatnot, but there was so many interviews. The cat is voiced by Audrey Plaza, but there's so many clips of her like in interviews, like how did you like get into the headspace to be Grumpy Cat? You know, like what was like your preparation, your mindset? How'd you get into it? And
I played with a ball of yarn. Shit, feeling bucks.
Right, pretty much. Yeah.
I just knocked glasses off of tables.
Simple.
Probably. If I had to guess. Yeah.
So was the Grumpy Cat mad about their cover of Stairway to Heaven? Is that why they were getting abused by paintball guns? What's the thing going on here? Why is Grumpy Cat so grumpy?
Yeah, I kind of want to know the backstory.
Right.
I want to know more.
Right. Well, Grumpy Cat's always grumpy. That's
Yeah.
Been grumpy since time, dude, since the beginning.
Right, okay.
So Grumpy Cat is just like a low-level, like kid version of an active shooter, just always ready to pop off at a random public location.
Yeah, in a closed sporting goods store. There's a lot of things here. There's a lot of things going on, and who was the accomplice that brought all the protective gear for themselves? Like they were going to get shot back at by paintball guns.
I was wondering that too.
Yeah, it's like, why bring all that? You know, Grumpy Cat didn't need it, but the impact of a paintball on Grumpy Cat's face would be far worse than the impact on a human's face. So
Right.
who's looking out for Grumpy Cat? I don't know.
Very true.
You know,
Animal cruelty.
as
I'll
a
beat 'em.
child of the 90s, I have to say that movie had such 90s kid movie energy where, like, there's just some random anthropomorphic animal, like, wreaking havoc on grown men, and the only thing they can do is go, like, whoa! like hit it or run away or something.
Do you think Aubrey Plaza hates herself for doing this movie? Like, just hates herself. Like, just super
Sure, she
pissed
got
off.
money.
Oh, she
I'm
got
sure
money.
she took her
Right.
seconds to wipe her tears with it.
I don't think she honestly knew this was what it was going to be. I think she was being recorded without her permission. Like, oh,
Sure.
do your famous Grumpy Cat impression, and then some producer took that and turned it into a Lifetime movie, and lost all the money and couldn't pay her.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
Wait,
surprised.
who in that died? You said someone died?
Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat
Grumpy
is
Cat
no
died.
longer with us, unfortunately.
Yeah, paintball
Was
wounds.
there a real cat named? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even know what Grumpy Cat is.
It was like a internet sensation of this cat that just looked grumpy, and so yeah, they would make memes based on it and stuff like that. And,
Oh, okay.
Okay. And this true story here. The first time I went to New York, we were in Manhattan. There was like a Petco with a giant line, and we're like, oh, like somebody cool is must be there. And we asked some people in line, and they're like, oh, we've been waiting since like 6 a.m. to meet Grumpy Cat. Like,
My goodness.
Wow.
like, oh, okay, all right, you know. City that never sleeps, you know.
That is
Grumpy Cat
ridiculous.
goes
I
to
work so many hours in a week. The only thing I had to be was a cat with a sour puss face, pun intended. That's ridiculous. It's so crazy what's monetized these days. Grumpy Cat and then put in a Lifetime movie. Wow.
Ryan, I take real time out of my schedule to come up with real good screenplay ideas, and I've just watched the shittiest movies of all time actually get made with real stars. That's some shit. That's some shit.
It's some shit, man. I'm telling you.
That's some shit.
It really gives you
On
confidence.
the real
yeah.
stars thing, maybe Melissa Joan Hart. Still don't know who Mitchum is, but apparently he's somebody.
Yeah, I guess real stars is subjective, so.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, like I was saying, it really gives you like the confidence, though. Like, you know, as either a new filmmaker or, you know, it's just making movies in general. Like, oh, if these can get made, like, all right, I can do this. This is this is not hard.
Or just someone that's like bored that day, apparently. You know, anyone.
Yeah.
It has the opposite effect to me because there's so much, like, as a filmmaker, there's so much indie content out there, and 90% of it is crap, and it's just overloading the system that it's almost impossible. So the fact that so many people can just grab a camera and make a movie, I think is a bad thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm glad I can do it. I really wish most people wouldn't do it. And it honestly, like, sometimes there's bad stuff that's just amazing and fun to watch, but then there's stuff that's like, it takes a little bit out of my soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a governing body that safeguards any of that from happening? Obviously, no. But is there anything out there like in the process of being created?
Anybody can upload their movies to Amazon Prime or YouTube and be like, "Hey, look, I have a feature film out there."
We may need like a movie czar that works for the government, like not necessarily like editing movies or anything like that. Just be like, come on, guys, this can't be see the light of day.
People should line up at a place like DMV to see if their idea in movie is good enough to make. You know, they should have to have a license.
Sure,
I don't know.
Listen, I was in a bad film. Don't tell my friend that. But I was in a bad film, and it's embarrassing. It's so bad. It's so bad. But you know what? He's making money off of that, and I applaud that. So I can't give him too much shit.
I mean, he got my money off of that. So.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said he got my money off of that.
Did he?
Every now and then I still think about that movie, Brian.
Just
there you go. The clip where all of your like mascot buddies rush in to like beat up on the guy.
Yeah.
And it's such a small moment, but you're in the background of the shot in your hot dog costume, just like hopping up and down, like you're getting all hyped up.
Okay.
And it's so much joy.
Mike, do you know how bad you just made that film sound?
What? It brings me so much joy.
Your description made me even sadder than I normally am when I think about that film.
Wow, okay. Well.
But thank you. I am a professional. So there we go. By the way, I just want to point out one thing. It is very simple to come up with a fog. There you go. See? Like, there it is, right there.
That's a fog, and it's so mysterious.
Yeah,
it's so much better than just words.
I was talking to you guys and was able to download that while we were doing the show. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Look how much better you are, Brian. Look at your potential.
Yeah, look at. Oh, mysterious. Oh, shit. Did we lose the whole thing? Oh, no.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, are we okay? I thought we lost the whole show for a second. Which would have been
a mysterious fog.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
That would have been hilarious though, because then I would have been like, oh, maybe I'm not that cool.
I like to think like because there are times where it'll shut down the feed based on the clip, whatever, some, movie house is trying to take it. But like, if that was like, oh no, we can't let that fog out to anybody.
The fog ruins the entire show.
Universal, Paramount's coming at you. Like, ugh.
They did shut down the feed at some point tonight on YouTube.
Probably one of the Lifetime ones.
Lifetime ones?
I'm guessing.
Damn it. Oh,
That's a great stock fog.
Isn't that good fog?
Really good. Great fog.
This is also, if I were to do a movie about my farts, this would be the visual representation of my farts.
Fantastic.
Well, that was a good time, guys.
That was great. Yeah. We'll start wrapping things up here, but before we go, I want to know from the panel here. What did you learn? What did you learn from this experience? Maybe it might be something you're going to bring into these upcoming holidays here. Maybe it's something you'll want to forget immediately after doing the show. But I want to know what you learned. Nick, I'll let you go first.
I learned that I've been taking a long time to make my own first feature because I feel like I'm still close to those days. And haven't learned enough. I'm not farther enough away. But watching this stuff tonight has really made me think that maybe it's time to finally just make a stupid fucking movie and put it out there. Try to see if I can get a shitty actor who was in a TV show 10 years ago to get in it, and
there you go.
Just go for it. I know that I can write something better than at least anything that we saw tonight.
Yeah, true.
That's fair. Yeah, for sure. Ryan, what about you? What did you learn?
I think I learned that saltwater predators can be found in freshwater small lakes in a neighborhood that may be being paid for by an HOA, and to stay away from those during the holidays or any other time. And don't count on the blue ornament grenade because then I'll get eaten by that animal for whatever reason.
Super true.
Yeah, so that's what I learned. And then I shouldn't talk that much shit on Jingle All the Way. It was way better than any of those.
Right.
For sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
Good call. Mike, what about you? What did you learn?
I think I learned that there's a market for pretty much everything out there. And by that I mean like we want to look at these terrible movies as like abject failures or something, but really like they've brought us all together in a way that other movies never could. So like I think that's really the meaning of Christmas right there, right? Like
wow.
Like
wow.
Just something happened.
Let's make the worst movie we can make, guys.
Yeah.
The first comedy spot.
And
production.
hire Brian for the fog.
Yeah, I got your fog back.
I don't think we can make a movie bad enough to be on this show.
I don't think so either. That's the thing. Yeah. Nick, I say we just make a comedy spot production. Let's just do it. It's going to be better than anything we've ever seen on this show.
Let's do it. Let's put together a writer's room. Let's get it going.
You know what? I'm going to be the first investor. I'm investing $1,000 into the first comedy spot production. So now we just need 2 more people to donate, and our budget will match everything that we saw today. So it should be fine.
All right. Brian, we have the link, right, to the Venmo and Patreon.
I don't want to take it out of Comedy Spot money.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't want to make a bunch of shit from Comedy Spot money.
Just make a note that you're going to the movie here.
I mean, you can go on and donate to the Comedy Spot, right, but it's not going to a shitty film.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually my Venmo. _movies.
Make it happen.
Perfect. Well, yeah, such a fun show. Mike, Ryan, Nick, thank you for joining in on the holiday festivities here of the Bad Flicks Show. We'll be back here again 6 p.m. Wednesday. And up next, we got Movie Libs, a holiday edition part 2.
Very true. Very true. All right, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming and watching. Bye guys. See you later.